Bitcoin's 2021, a year of ups and downs, to put it mildly. Who do you think won it, the bulls or the bears?
That's such a good question. I think it was a wild year last year, but there were some real breakthroughs for the cryptocurrency space, right? I think we saw cryptocurrencies really become part of the financial furniture, as it were. A year or two ago, people were still arguing that, look, cryptocurrencies are going to go to zero. These things are inherently worthless. I don't think there's anybody out there saying that anymore, because we've now got ETFs. We've had IPOs in this space, and we have futures contracts that are fairly liquid. So I think there's now a financial infrastructure that's there that's made it open to institutional investors, and they've taken on Bitcoin. And I think for those reasons, I think that last year was a real breakthrough and sets up a very interesting future for the cryptocurrencies.
Because it's become much more mainstream, Eddie, and what does the future look like after, the year that was, where it seemed to have changed the narrative on not only Bitcoin, just cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, I think the way I like to think of it is we've had this breakthrough. Bitcoin got through its sort of difficult, initial years, but we're now entering the sort of teenage years for Bitcoin. We will really, with the cryptocurrency space, will really define what they are, what they mean, and what we will do with them. And I think some of them, like Ethereum and Cardano and so on, have taken on the NFT space and have moved the narrative a little bit forward in terms of what we're going to do with cryptocurrencies. And I think that's what we're moving towards. We're moving towards a period of a defining period for the cryptocurrencies.
It seems regulators waking up to the crypto space, particularly in the US. How much does that actually matter going forward?
Yeah, the regulation is a big risk factor for the cryptocurrencies, right? Because there really hasn't been any. So there's been sort of a regulatory arbitrage between the cryptocurrency space and regular assets. And that will be closed off by regulators. And that could be negative for the cryptocurrencies in the short term. In the longer term, though, having regulation wrapped around the asset class means that more people can get engaged, whether institutional investors, whether hedge funds or pension funds, or private investors, right? If you don't have regulation, you can't have ETFs. Now, we've already seen some of that gap closed, but I think more of that will happen. And I think short-term, negative, long-term, very positive for the cryptocurrency space.